Mothership control in readiness. Sonic assassins cleared for space flight. Countdown starting now. 30.
Countdown started. All units prepare for activation.
25.
Production androids activated. Now.
The tape is rolling, the red orb is glowing.
20.
Audience receptor units activated. Now.
15.
Music distribution equipment activated. Now.
10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4.
All units
3,
activated.
2.
Countdown
1.
terminating.
Countdown complete.
All units functioning. Movement commencing. We have liftoff.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Are you ready? Come on. Hit it! Are you ready, people?
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
Are you ready to rock? Are you ready to hit the floor? Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Tuesday.
The best show. The best show. The best show. Best show. Keep on laughing with the radio on Tuesday night. On Tuesday night, when all the other days have got you down, you'll feel alright. You'll feel alright. Over on the best show. Over on the best show. Best show.
I've got a tiger bobtail that's plain to see. I won't be much when you get through with me.
Rotten Hill. The top 5 things I always do as a godly wife.
Number 5, builds our home in peace.
I guard our atmosphere. I don't let chaos, gossip, or negativity run our home. My goal is that he walks into peace every time he walks through the door.
Number 4, always pursues me.
Flirt with him, date him, laugh with him. I never want the passion to be a memory. I want it to be our reality.
To me is what's interesting. It's fascinating. That is what, and also that Christianity, at least, is the only thing I have experience with. It works. Like the people that are Christians that go to this church that I go to, that I meet that are Christian, they are the nicest fucking people. They're really kind, and they are even more nice at a church. When you leave the church parking lot, everybody lets you go in front of them. Everybody's there's no one honking in the church parking lot. It works.
Rotten Hill. Rotten Hill.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the best show here on a Tuesday. Back at the new time of 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. We're back where we've been for the entirety or for the bulk of 2025. We're back in the spot. And we're going to stay here for a while. For a good long time. For a good long time. The phone number 201-989-0012 if you want to get in on the action and talk to me about whatever you want to talk about, really. We got a lot on the table. We got the topic, which is I want to talk to you about nice stuff. Let's focus on nice stuff for once, huh? Can we focus on nice stuff for once in our lives? And whatever that means to you, give me a call. We'll talk about it. 201-989-0012. And already in the chat, some nitwit starting with me. I don't think I'm in Cabaret Voltaire, you douche. I am me. I don't remember Cabaret Voltaire playing Buck Owens clips. Thank you. Cool stuff and slick stuff. 201-989-0012. How we doing, Mike? How we doing? Are you there, Mike? Mike, AP Mike. Do we have AP Mike in the house?
Here, Tom.
Mike, how's it
How are
going?
you?
I'm good.
I'm doing good. Doing good.
How was the Thanksgiving?
It was good. As I announced last week, I had a plan.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Wawa.
Yes.
the night before Thanksgiving, which was good because it did turn out they're off on Thanksgiving.
Oh, you would have been in trouble.
I would have been in trouble.
Yeah. You probably would have ended up with one of those quick check pickles.
Quick check is that's not an option at this point. I won't even get a sandwich at Quick Check anymore. I got such a rotten sandwich from them the last time. I'm like, I'm done.
But we're going to
talk
talk
with the Quick Check
about,
sandwich experience.
Mike, we're going to talk about nice things tonight, and it sounds like your gobbler. It sounds like the gobbler, the Wawa signature Thanksgiving sandwich.
Yeah.
How was it?
Well, here's the thing. I didn't go for the sandwich.
Oh.
I didn't realize last week that they had a bowl option.
A gobbler bowl.
The gobbler bowl, which is just makes sense. I don't think there's mashed potatoes on the sandwich.
Okay.
So I wanted to make it, like a real Thanksgiving meal.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I got the bowl with half mashed potatoes, half stuffing.
Yeah.
And I thought I was supposed to get some cranberry on top. That didn't happen, but I'm not complaining.
No, I'm not complaining.
No. And the only thing that could really go wrong with the gobbler is the stuffing.
Yeah.
Because stuffing is it could go bad.
Could go any which way.
It's the X factor. The X factor. Yeah. I mean, you get some bad stuffing, you're done. But the stuffing was good. I mean, I didn't check the sodium quotient. Mm-hmm. There was probably lots of salt in there.
Pretty sure. I think it's a safe bet.
Yeah, it was tasty. Yeah. The turkey was good. It was it looked like white meat, bite-sized pieces. I didn't even really have to cut up the turkey.
Mm-hmm.
The gravy was fine. Mashed potatoes were fine. It was about 4 minutes in the microwave.
I got to tell you, it sounds like, I'm going to say this. Sounds like someone just cracked the code on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that. I'm like, maybe we can, have people just, somebody shows up for Christmas dinner, right?
Yeah.
And then somebody just starts passing out the bowls,
That'd be amazing.
Here you go.
Thanksgiving.
Here you go.
You could have Thanksgiving wrapped up within 40 minutes.
Exactly. None of this nonsense. Put a turkey in the oven for hours.
Head over to Wawa.
Get your bowls.
Yeah, just take a head count. Yeah, we got 14 people this year. Yeah, I need 14 gobbler bowls.
Yeah, they're not going to be too thrilled with that, but
well, what are you going to do?
Yeah,
guy's ordering gobbler. He's taking care of his family.
Exactly.
And you just hand out the gobbler bowls, some plastic forks from Wawa. Everybody loads up on the gobbler. Maybe then you have dessert. Wawa has plenty of dessert options.
Cleanup is a cinch.
Cleanup is a cinch. You just
throw it all out.
I think you just bring the garbage can in from outside.
Yeah.
You just drag the garbage can from outside right into the dining room, shove everything into it, bring it right to the curb.
Yeah.
After that. Yeah. Or you just put the can at the curb and you tell everybody, go throw your gobbler bowl out in the can.
This year.
Yeah. Yeah, leftovers.
No leftovers.
Well, if there are leftovers, you just leave with your gobbler bowl.
Yeah, that's true.
And,
I thought, it was kind of heavy, the bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh man, I might be able to get 2 meals out of this. And once I got going, I ate the whole thing.
I knocked that gobbler bowl back like it owed you money.
I knocked it back, yeah.
Yeah. Now, look, I'm glad you had a good time. Did you watch any of your beloved football?
I went out to watch football last night. The Giants
Great game last night. I got to say,
great game.
The New York Giants, the New York Football Giants. These guys are going to the Super Bowl. I think people are saying they came up with their own butt fumble in last night's game. Yeah. There's a
Did you
play.
see the play?
Look, I don't watch much
the
football.
Play in question?
I don't watch much football if really.
Yeah.
There's a play where the kicker in this game last night. This is how dumb this play is. It already crossed my path within like 90 minutes of it happening. I already had seen it 6 times. This guy is running for the kick, and he basically misses. His foot goes into the dirt, into the turf too early.
It's a toe jam.
And he just does not kick the football.
No,
I've never seen anything like it. That's like what children do.
Yeah.
That was pretty spectacular. Watching that guy turf out. No, literally, he turfed out.
Yeah, no, I couldn't even. I was done with the game by halftime.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I was at my local establishment. I'm like, I'm out of here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to see any more of this. Punish myself.
When that happened at the bar, what was the reaction through the crowd?
Yeah, no, it was.
Everybody's just like,
there were several episodes that inspired some dialogue. I mean, Jackson Dart seems to be, not taking care of himself and just sort of putting himself out there. And this guy, clearly went head to head, helmet to helmet. Mm-hmm. But there were guys, of course, at the bar defending that. It's just a regular tackle.
It's football.
Yeah, I said, well, he could have pushed him out of bounds with his arms. Was there something wrong with his arms that he had to go in head first?
Yeah, you don't need to crack
it's just
the guy's...
a tackle.
Yeah.
It's football.
Exactly. These guys.
Yeah. Tough guys.
No, I think the New York Giants, it looks like the Giants and the Jets should combine to create the worst team. Like they're almost like a super team of awfulness.
Yeah, no, it's been for both clubs. Jets are up on the Giants now. They got to win this week.
What a bleak world that is. But look, we're going to talk about nice things tonight. We're going to talk.
Sure.
Mike, I want you to come back during the show with 2 nice things to say.
2? Okay.
2. Come back with at least 2.
I thought the gobbler talk was at least
the gobbler
one.
talk is that you gave that one away already. That one.
Okay.
The gobbler talk was happening regardless of what the topic was tonight.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Wawa did acknowledge me. I gave a nice review on Twitter, and they gave me the heads up.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Somebody's got a little pull over at Wawa now.
Trying to work it up.
Yeah, I'm the guy. Maybe you saw my review of the gobbler.
I got some more. Although I did get kicked off. I got banned today on social media. So
I want to hear more about this. Like, this is a teaser for everybody.
It's a teaser. Okay.
Later in the show, we're going to find out about why Mike got banned from how he got banned on social media.
You're probably thinking, what took you so long, right?
No, you're going to find out, everybody.
My first ban.
All right. We'll talk to you in a little bit, Mike.
All right.
Okay. Let's go and see what's on the phones. 201-989-0012. Let's take a call and see what's what. Hello, Best Show.
Hey, Tom. This is John in Chicago.
John in Chicago. What's up, John?
Oh, nothing. Just hanging out. Wanted to say, I know it's been a while now, but the Chicago show exceeded my very high expectations. It's phenomenal.
That's nice to hear. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's very much appreciated.
Of course. Yeah, White Mystery is great. They've been in my rotation since then.
Yeah. No, they're
also. I had not really listened to them much before.
No, Chicago legends. White Mystery.
Yeah.
You got some digging to do now.
Absolutely.
Some catching up to do. So what to what do I owe the pleasure of this call?
I saw the topic and I thought a nice thing I could share was 6 months ago, my wife and I welcomed our son into the world, and in a little, whatever, Best Show trivia. I was wearing my Best Show t-shirt when he showed up.
So what you're saying is there's a picture of you holding your child for the first time wearing a Best Show shirt.
Under scrubs.
Under the scrubs, yes. But you had on, but you decided, I want this child to be connected to the Best Show as within the first hours of their life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And then by chance, I made a playlist for like delivery and stuff, and it felt like some Best Show kismet or I don't know if I'm using that word right, but Rosalita was playing, although the studio version.
Yeah, that's a great choice for a child to hear the line, your soft, sweet little girl's tongue, within the first day of life.
I'm not huge on lyrics, so I probably heard that 100 times and never really clocked it.
I know your papa, he don't like me.
Melody.
Right? Because I play in a rock and roll band. Well, that's really cool. And congratulations on the arrival of your child. That's very impressive.
Thank you so much.
It's just the blessed event, we call it. Any chance?
Yeah, thank you, Tom.
Any chance for some middle name action for yours truly?
I think it might be too late. Although I suppose we could put paperwork in.
It's never too late.
We'd have to change it from.
What's the kid's middle name now?
AP Mike.
Oh,
no, I'm just kidding. It's Ethan.
Ethan.
Yeah.
Look, Ethan is a solid middle name. Solid. More serviceable than solid, but still solid. You want a kid to have a name like Tom, this kid's going to be a winner. Because who are you going to get with Ethan? What are you going to get? Supley? Hawk? Klein?
Ethan Frome.
You look at Tom. This is who you got. Scharpling, Hanks, York, Sandoval, Schwartz. Right?
Yeah. The heavy hitter.
Tolbert.
Indeed.
Tom Tolbert. Who else? The name Tom. Look, I think it's worth you going back down to the community. So, well, no, to City Hall or whatever.
Yeah.
Changing the name, the middle name to Tom, not Thomas. Tom. Just my 2 cents. Just my 2 cents.
All right. No,
Selleck. Thank you. Cruz. I gotta say, look, I think
all great.
I think I feel like you know what you have to do now. So
certainly. Thank you, Tom, for setting me straight.
Of course. And let me know when you make that correction. legally.
I sure will.
Hardy Hiddleston. How many more do I have to give you?
You had me at Tom Scharpling and Tom Sandoval.
Because you ran out of Ethan. You ran out early. Ethan, you're putting Ethan Allen on the list. Your kid's going to own a freaking furniture store.
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, for sure.
You have a great night.
You
Bye,
also
bye.
contact.
Wait, is somebody on the line already?
Could be me, Tom. How are you?
I'm good. How did that happen?
I don't know. Last couple times I've called, I've had to wait until like the rest show, so I end up on hold for about 3+ hours.
Okay, you're good now. Then tonight you got taken care of within minutes. How's it going?
This is Andy, by the way. And speaking of good, it's going all right. How are you?
I'm good. Where are you calling from again?
I'm in New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. What's New Hampshire like? What is that like to be in the what do you call it up there? The breadbasket of New England.
Right now, it's not pleasant. It's a snowy mess. It's been snowing all day, and it's supposed to snow throughout the night till about 1 or 2 a.m. tomorrow.
And is this a nice quiet snow? And it's very meditative right now. It really slows things down.
Yes, it'll be nice.
Nice.
It'll
the
be nice
operative
till
word.
about,
Nice. It's the operative word.
Yes. We'll keep it nice. I won't get to like 4 or 5 a.m. when everybody has their snowblowers out and it's loud and chaotic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when they break out the snowblowers, just throw your headphones on.
That's it.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Throw your headphones on. So what do you got for the topic, Andy?
I had a nice one for the luckiest MFers. I understand like how the list was compiled last week in terms of these dubious individuals who were quote unquote lucky, in the same way that like Howard Stern used to say like Don Imus was the luckiest DJ on the planet because he had no talent and he kept getting his butt saved every time he'd screw up.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that that's how that was, but I guess this was like in thinking about nice, lucky people. I wanted to suggest, is his name Andrew or Andy Fern? Hang on 1 second. No, Andrew Fearn from the Sleaford Mods.
Okay.
I don't know if you know Sleaford Mods.
I do.
They're a post-punk duo.
Of course I know them.
And I love those guys. And I love what they do. And I just love that Andrew Fearn, every time they perform, stands by a laptop and just drinks a beer.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, it's a lucky guy and lucky place to be. And it's a good look. I just think it's fantastic.
It's a pretty good deal.
Yes.
So you feel that this is what? Do you feel this is, are you offended by this?
Oh, no, not at all. I think it's hilarious and kind of fun in that way. And I think it's nice.
Good. Well, that's nice.
I'm not offended at all. Good. But again, when we were compiling the list initially, before folks started calling in and you started saying yay or nay to the people who were suggested, that was the first person who came to my mind. But I understood that was not the point of the show's list last week.
Yeah. No, you're all good.
So again, in reconnoitering, I'm sorry, sir, what?
You got it in now.
Yeah, I know. I don't expect him to be added to the list. Again, I understand that that's not the point. This was a nicer one. Yeah. This was just to celebrate being lucky and being able to stand on stage and drink a beer.
So what you did is you kind of twisted. You wanted to be a part of last week's topic. You didn't call in during last week's show. You kind of
But I knew
you kind of retrofitted
that-
your call from last week into this week by tacking the word nice into the mix.
I suppose so. Like, again, in retrospect, in rethinking it, I thought, like, boy, that definitely wouldn't have worked last week. And I knew immediately when I saw the folks that you were yaying and naying that Andrew Fearn wouldn't have been a good addition at all to your list.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I thought about it and I saw the topic and I saw the email this week, I said to myself, well, if the luckiest people we were going to go by lucky as in nice, there we go.
Yeah. I get you.
I love you, Tom. Thank you for taking my call. I appreciate
it. Of course.
it.
You're
the best.
Well, thank you so much. You have a great holiday season.
Thanks. You as well, sir.
Okay. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. All right. We get it. Thanks for the call, buddy. Let me get my little thingamajig here. Drop. There it goes. Drop. There it goes. What? Well, hold on. There might be a connection issue here with the call screening. Okay. We're good. So, yeah, I figured with this topic, with this week, I was like, we're basically in the home stretch here for 2025. You don't have to look far for something to bum you out. You don't have to look far. It's right there, right in your face, right? Anywhere you look, something can bum you out. Like, well, how are you supposed to get through your day with a smile on your face when this conversation happened publicly?
Jesus was born out of a virgin mother. What's more virgin than a computer?
Okay, that's all we need to think about is that moment. There's so much out there you could focus on that would just kind of drive you nuts, get you all twisted. Let's at least try to focus on some nice things. So call and talk about nice things tonight. I'll be nice to you when you call 201-989-0012. I'm going to be nice. You're going to be nice. We're going to talk all about nice things. It's very simple. It's very simple. I'm looking at the chat, which again will be disabled on the final show of 2025. The chat will be deleted. So enjoy it while you're in it now. You people might want to exchange phone numbers or whatever you're going to do, because there will be no chat for you to correspond through. And in the chat, there's people saying nice things. Now people are saying Vic Berger should have been on the list last week as the luckiest people, the luckiest MFers. I don't know. Vic Berger's got some skills. I am in conversation about there will be an episode. I don't think Vic will be doing office hours past December. I don't think Vic will be a part of the show because I am going to join the office hours team with the sound effects and the soundboards and whatnots. I will join. I will take Vic's place. Vic had a good run. He had a good run. He did some of his stuff where he'd play, yeah, baby, like Tim will be talking and then suddenly go, yeah, baby, oh, behave, like he's hitting the soundboard and everybody's like, oh my, well, I'm going to start doing that stuff now. And Tim will not have to worry about hearing, do I make you horny? But like, that's a thing of the past, Tim. I'm joining office hours. I'm taking Vic's chair. Where will Vic go? I don't know. That's Vic's business. Maybe you'll catch him outside the Apple store at the Americana doing the sound clips or something. His little things. I don't know. And for people who don't know what, out here in LA, there are two shopping malls that are basically outside. The Americana and the Grove. They're basically like if somebody pulled the roof of a shopping mall away and just left it there. And these places, for the month of December, it's maybe the most horrifying place you could ever go to, would be to go to the Americana in December. Wall-to-wall people everywhere, jammed in, trying to celebrate the holidays. And the only thing you can do there, just keep your head down. If you got to go there for shopping purposes, I don't know what to tell you. Go at 10 in the morning. I don't know. It's rough. It's rough. I went last week with my my family. A couple family members were in town. They wanted to go shopping. We went to the Americana. You walk around this place, and they got, like on the screen right now, they have the trolley. There's a trolley that goes around. Santa Claus is there. You get your picture with him. And I'm telling you, like, oh, the mall is crowded. The mall's crowded. It's nothing like what the Americana is. You'd think it wasn't also incredibly expensive there. My secret tip to all of you, if you got to use the bathroom, just go use that Cheesecake Factory bathroom. First one up. Go use that. So now I'm there. I'm at the Americana, and they have video screens with advertisements going. And I look up at the video screen, and whose face do I see on the screen? For your consideration, because award season's coming up. For your consideration, I believe for the Golden Globes, they have a podcast category this year. They're trying to get that list down. I think they're going from they're going to do 20 names and then they'll cut them down to 5 or whatever. Ben Shapiro. His face on a gigantic screen. For your consideration, the Ben Shapiro Show. And they try to make him look like it was like Carson Daly or something. Not like this raging lunatic hate monger. All I can say, if you are a voter, if you have any say in the Golden Globes, I'm begging you to vote for Ben Shapiro. We need to get him at the Golden Globes for best podcast. I want nothing more. The photo that we're seeing photos in Times Square. Is this New York City? I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's New York.
Okay. Best podcast for your consideration. Please, let's nominate Ben Shapiro. I want him at the Golden Globes. And there's a picture of him with sun. He's got shades on where you're just like, who's this cool dude? Meanwhile, this is a dude who couldn't handle the WAP. Blew his mind. We need to get Ben Shapiro. I need to actually figure out a strategy on this. How can we do it? How can we get Ben Shapiro nominated so that he has to show up at the Golden Globes where everyone will treat him like garbage? Every celebrity in the room will look at him and be just like, I'm not talking to you. I'm not getting my picture taken with you. He'll get his picture. There'll be 16 photos of him with John Voight. John Voight will be like, to a point where Ben Shapiro's like, oh, we got our picture already, John. We should take another picture. Let me adjust my cravat. If there's a God in heaven, I'm praying that Ben Shapiro become a part of the Golden Globes. And he's at the award show. Look, should I be nominated for the podcast thing? What do you think? What do you think? I know what I did here with the best show and what I'm still doing. I know what it is. You guys get it. Everybody listening, we get it. They don't. Which is a book I'm working on now, actually, and it's being written. It's about music. It's going to be great. It's very funny stuff I'm getting to write with this book. 2026. Of course I should be nominated. I did this. We get it. When I'm gone, when they're throwing dirt on me, then other people will get it. That's okay. That's when they get it. When old Tom is turning into dust. So yeah, but I'm not nominated for these things. It's all the celebrities doing their podcast. So many of these are celebrities where they're like, oh great, so cool that Wilford Brimley has a podcast now. I think he might be dead, actually. Like, finally, these podcasts we get. So it's always a famous person visiting the world of podcasting. It's never just somebody famous for podcasting, which is why Ben Shapiro needs to get nominated for Best Podcast. We need to get him on that stage winning Best Podcast. That's my dream. Is this a nice thing? Not as much as other nice things we talked about. It would be nice for me to see. Let's go back to the phones. Hello, Best Show. Hello, Best Show. Hello. Do we have the caller on the line? You're about to get hung up on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take another call. Call back, caller. Hello, Best Show. Hey, what's going on? Can the people not hear me?
Not sure. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. It somehow got booted from the Zoom, but it should be working in just a sec. Maybe
Okay.
now. Try now.
Hello, Best Show.
Hi.
Hi, who's this?
This is David in Florida.
For that other caller, you call back. I'll take your call. Will be next. You call back. Where are you?
I think I heard him over the hold music.
Okay, well, we got a
heard
little
somebody.
special personal episode of the Best Show there that only you heard. So where you're in Florida?
That's right.
Where in Florida are you?
I'm actually on the West Coast. I'm in like sort of opposite from Miami.
Is that like Broward County?
Broward County. That's no, like I'm in Fort Myers.
Okay.
Name of the city. It's on the other side of the peninsula from Miami.
So who's like, what's the vibe out there? Gators?
They call it God's waiting room. It's just an endless suburb.
A lot of oldies, huh? A lot of oldies.
You know. Yeah, that's right. You know, this is supposed to be focusing on nice stuff, and I mostly have other stuff to say.
Okay, well, look.
It's beautiful, though. Florida is a absolute heaven on earth.
That's it. Okay. Name 3 nice things about Florida right now. You said number one's that it's beautiful there. Give me 2 other things that are nice about Florida.
Well, I love sort of how Florida natives, there's a lot of just boating and swamp life kind of thing and fishing and, those sort of hobbies are very prevalent in the way that I like.
So you like that there's a rugged aspect to it.
To old Florida, the people that are from here, but I'm not one of those, and they're it's getting smaller and smaller.
Yeah, but you can still do things,
maybe I'm romanticizing
activities, and whatnot. So you like to fish? Are you a fisher?
Oh, absolutely.
Fisherman?
No, I sort of idolize that activity. I would like to be a fisher. I've bought books and stuff.
You got your own fishing pole?
No, I don't have my own fishing pole, but I do go to stores and stand and look at them for a while.
Mm-hmm. So what you're saying is you're hoping that Santa brings you a fishing pole.
Oh, absolutely. And I would be one of these Florida guys that I see that they have the fishing pole on the back of their bike, and it's one of those sort of beach cruisers.
Okay.
And just weaving in and out of traffic. That always looks very cool to me.
Well, look, hopefully you get what you want. Have you been good this year?
I think I've been pretty good. Been trying to be.
Mm-hmm. One other nice thing about Florida. Let's hear it.
Oh, my God. I was wondering if you're going to remember the third one, and I didn't even use the time to think about it.
Top of your head. First thing you think of.
Well, saying it's beautiful is such a broad first one. I wouldn't have, because I would say that, I just heard the other guy say that he's in New Hampshire and it's snowing. And, much as I love the snow, it's not happening here in a way that just my day-to-day life is so much better. I haven't had to scrape ice off my windshield in 3 years.
That'll do it right there.
I think that counts.
Sunshine. We're going to make sunshine its own category. You said 3 nice things about Florida. Was it the easiest thing for you?
Sunshine is a great category.
No, it wasn't, but you got there.
Because of the, well,
all right, what else you got for us? All right, David, all right. What else you got for us? Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
Last time I called, I was put on the spot to defend Florida too, but that time it was anyway.
Well, look, you need to realize.
Now I'm complaining.
You need to realize what Florida represents. It represents something very specific to the rest of the country now.
I realize that. I realize that. I shouldn't complain about it. I put myself in this position. I've got my thing that, makes me happy. The other day I was commuting. I was in the car commuting like so many people in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And I was listening to last week's Best Show, and Joel was on the line. And Tom, you talked about sort of not having a laugh or losing your laugh. And I'm not a comedy professional, but sometimes I feel like I laugh sincerely very often. And I really laughed just sitting alone in my car. And I don't know. Can I do a Joel Preston, Tom? Is that
Of course you can.
inappropriate?
Of course.
Thank you. And it was knees.
What do you think?
I just lost it.
David, is it time for Tom Pressions to come back?
Tom, this is my dream. Can I do a Tom Preston?
Wait till we do Tom Pressions. I don't want to cash it out right now. Do you do an impression? All right, let's hear your impression.
Well, it's one thing that you said, and it's so get a refund. I really like that.
I did say that.
It's something I've wanted to say to people. I've said it in my head.
Okay. Well, look, when we do Tom Pressions, maybe you crack it open, come up with a little more to do than just go get a refund.
I'll practice it. I'll maybe add some context.
Okay. Sounds good, buddy. You have a great night.
Thanks for taking my call, Tom.
Of course.
Good night.
Bye-bye. All right. Here we go. This is a call we missed earlier. Hello, Best Show.
Hello, Mr. Scharpling. This is Mike from Minneapolis.
It's Mike from Minneapolis. How are you? You've called before, right?
I am fine. I have two topics, one on the actual main topic and one is an observation. As the last caller noted,
how'd Thanksgiving
go? Distinctive voices. Oh, it went great.
Did you feed?
We served
people in need?
Food to about 90 people.
That's amazing. Well,
90 people showed up, and we served them turkey and the whole caboodle, and everybody is super grateful, and it was pretty much the best time ever. I mean, you can't beat altruism. Altruism is its own reward.
That's fantastic. Look, altruism is its own reward. It certainly didn't stop you from just bragging about calling in a show to brag about it. But I mean, you had to get you needed to as they say in the olden days, show your ass to everyone that.
Oh, God.
You needed to just show off a little bit. Look, you did a good thing. You fed 90 people. And now you need to broadcast it to everyone so that you can get your flowers.
Obviously, the main goal is to feed people and then find a forum to brag about it later. That's my agenda.
So the feeding comes first or second to the self glorification. Which one? What's the ranking here?
I'll say it again. Altruism is its own reward. The end. No publicity. Altruism is its own reward.
Altruism is its own reward, but it didn't stop this guy from making sure everybody knows he fed 90 people. Were you at the end?
Did I bring up Thanksgiving? No.
Were you at the end? Were you at the end of the line when did everybody line up and get the food, or did you have it on a table?
It was all on a table, big buffet style. Yeah.
Okay. And were you? Did you speak to anybody? Did you speak to the group and say like, "Hello, everyone. My name is Mike from Minneapolis. Perhaps you've heard me on the Best Show before. I'm a regular caller on the show. I did meet Tom at the Philadelphia show. He invited me backstage. Didn't invite pretty much anyone else backstage. I did get to go backstage though, and I hung out with people. I had a soda back there that was just for backstage talent. We're all gathered here. Thanksgiving is a day for appreciation. So to all of you, I say, you're welcome. Enjoy your meal. I'm leaving.
I can't believe you got. I don't know if you're an AI robot, but you got about 90% of it right. That is pretty much verbatim, exactly what I said.
Where you needed to just remind everybody. I believe that one of our Minneapolis brethren said the following expression: "Let's go crazy." And to you 90 people who wouldn't have a thing to eat if it wasn't for me, indeed, it is time for all of us to go crazy with our food.
Dig, if you will, the picture. No, I did not proclaim anything like that. I fed the people. The people were happy. They left happy. And again, all I'll say is altruism is its own reward. Mm-hmm. But since you have just done an impression of me, I will give my observation because on the Best Show Best, last week was a retrospective from Spike. And that got me thinking very hardly about how there are no, other than you goofing on my voice, which God love you, it's worth goofing on. Although the only thing distinctive is my stupid horse laugh. But anyway, there are no distinctive, unique voices on the Best Show anymore. There used to be Spike and Fredericks, and of course the late great AB. I mean, so but now there's no unique voices on the Best Show.
I was like, wait, what happened in the last 10 minutes? The late great AP Mike, you're starting to say?
Oh no, AB Avalanche Bob.
Yes. Okay. All right.
Yeah, so there's no people that have really distinctive voices and accents that are regular callers. Everybody has a regular, normal voice, and that used to be a hallmark of the show. And that just got me thinking. It's like, oh, I kind of miss that aspect of the show when people had wacky voices and wacky personalities and call up, and that was a lot of fun.
Okay, well, look, we all miss different things about the past. I don't know what to tell you. I have literally no control over the callers. Guys, Mike from Minneapolis has requested that you all be wackier. What am I supposed to do with that?
I don't know. But I just think it's a fun. You admit though, back in the day that you had you had people that would have very distinctive voices and personalities and energies on the show, and it ranged wildly, and it was highly entertaining for you to juggle all these knuckleheads on the air. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, I'm not juggling knuckleheads anymore. That's for sure.
Let that hang in the air while I laugh like a goofball.
Now, when you went to do your speech in front of these 90 fortunate souls, did you have a microphone, or were you just standing in front of everybody?
No,
did you have a podium, or what did you have here?
I was provided a microphone, and mostly what I did on the microphone is explain to them the content of the food for anybody who may have allergies.
Okay.
That's all I did. I explained what was available, and they said bon appetit or something like that.
Sure.
And people ate, and that was fine.
It was probably something like this. They hand you the mic, and then you went something like this. Recognize that laugh, anyone? That's right.
Perhaps
it's me.
You're familiar with the Best
That's
Show.
Right. Hello, Mr. Scharpling. It's me, Mr. Mike.
I love this impression. This is great.
So, look, congratulations. You had another great public appearance. The thing you need to figure out now is how to get all the attention you got without having to make all that food.
Again, I will reiterate this for the masses. The friends of Tom, altruism is its own reward. Be nice to people, kids. We got to be nicer to people in these trying times. Be nice. Try to be even nicer than you actually are. Go crazy and go Put yourself out there. Be nicer than you possibly can. You imagine you can be nice.
And who knows?
Put yourself out there in the world.
Who knows what'll happen if you do that? You might get to be on an internationally popular radio show celebrating yourself for all your accomplishments, making sure no one missed it. Now, do you want to call back for the second half of the show in case anybody tuned in late?
No, but I do want to mention the topic because I got cut off last week because I didn't mention a topic, but I have something for the topic.
Okay, what do you got?
So, I happen to know, because you've expressed it, not that I did any inside digging, that you have married somebody who has strong Minnesota ties. So, the nice topic...
Yeah, this is not creepy at all.
You are well-versed in the...
This is not troubling at all.
No, you just...
And the worst part of this, the worst part of this, Mike, the worst part of this, I know, you know what the game is here, and I know what, I'm smart enough to know what the game is. The audience might not be catching up on what he's doing. He's telling me basically, if you don't let me say what I want, I've got 90 people that are going to come after you.
No, this is not the truth.
I'll tell this. Is
All I wanted to get you should.
This is what Mike's going to say to them. Whoever gets them, you get 3 turkey dinners. 3 turkey dinners to the one. Whoever gets them, whoever brings them in.
No, all I want is your take on the aspect of Minnesota Nice. If you've heard of it.
Oh, I've heard all about Minnesota Nice. I've heard all about Minnesota Nice from multiple people.
Yeah, and don't have a take on it. Hot take.
For anybody who doesn't sure what we're talking about, imagine you're hanging out with the dad in Fargo. Vern, what's that actor's name? And he's the one who's like,
I really think you need that undercoating.
I don't know what goes on at that McDonald's. I know things are happening at that McDonald's, but I'm not sure what's going on over there. Like that guy.
Yeah, but I think you need that undercoating. I think that undercoating is good.
You look, you're doing it right. You're doing the Minnesota Nice thing right now.
I am.
Hello, Mr. Scharpling. Make sure he gets his. Make sure I know. In case I miss the number 90 at any point in this, he certainly made sure that number stuck in his. All kidding aside, you did a very nice thing, and I do celebrate you doing something nice, because I have a saying, and it goes something like this: altruism is its own reward. Folks,
I agree. So you don't have any take on Minnesota Nice?
Yeah, it's just like passive aggressive. It's all it is. When I was in Toronto for those 4 months, when I was up in Toronto for those 4 months, I got nothing. Toronto Nice seemed like the next level of this.
Not my department.
See, this guy remembers the show. And that's the whole thing up there. Up there. Up there. Everybody's got a big smile on their face, but they're full of rage. And that's how it is in Minnesota. The anger running right beneath the surface.
Yeah. You go
to
you ask your beloved wife about the anger and the subterfuge anger in Minnesota. That's
you go to New York, New Jersey. People say whatever they want to your face. At least you know where they stand with it. And a lot of times they lead with, "I'm just saying," or "not for nothing." and then they say the meanest thing you've ever heard about yourself. But at least you get it out of the way.
Yes.
I bet 60 of those 90 people hate you.
Yes, yeah. A lot of people, Jerry Lindegaard and his crew, yeah, they all actually were scoffing as they left and saying, "This is really a wonderful thing you've done."
Yeah.
And then you leave it under their breath, you could just see them scowling. That's 100% true.
Yeah. All right, buddy. You have a great evening.
All right, buddy.
Okay.
You as well.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Good guy. He's banned for a year. Mark it down. Hello, Best Show.
Tom?
Oh, I'm not nuts about that. Tom? What was that?
Sliding on into the conversation.
Okay, I'll allow it. There was a kind of like a drop. Go ahead. To whom am I speaking?
It's Court from Santa Barbara.
Court.
That's right.
Santa Barbara. CORT. No U in there, right? Of course, this is not.
No, there's a U.
There is, so it's like court. Like, so you could say court is in session now that you're on the show.
Court is in session.
Okay.
For sure.
Where are you from again, Court?
Santa Barbara.
Santa Barbara. Ooh la la. Someone's fancy.
Fancy town.
Yeah. They
right up the way.
They don't. Let's just say when it comes to Santa Barbara, they like their own.
That's what I have come to learn.
Let's just say Santa Barbara, people who aren't true, and this is in quotes, true Santa Barbarans. Is that what you say, Santa Barbarans?
I think you'd have to, yeah. I'm not one.
Let's just say they know who's a real resident of Santa Barbara, and they let you know it.
Oh, it is a locals only kind of town.
Yes. And the fun thing is, the locals are all, you can say it, Court.
Snoobs.
Close. Come on.
Trying to think, what do you say? The she?
You know what look. He doesn't want to say it because he's worried they're listening and they're going to do some sort of Stepford wife thing on him. They'll put a chip in the back of his head, get him acting like a robot.
Convert me.
Yes.
Yeah.
So tell me why you called tonight, Court.
I just have a little silly story that happened. I think it might resonate with where the show's been lately.
Okay. Let's hear it.
So, not dissimilar to the very first caller, I am a new dad, which is cool. And
wait, hold on
great.
a second. You are a nude dad? This is look, I'm not here to judge. I know how you folks do it up in Santa Barbara. Not my place to judge. Oh, you said new dad. Okay. You said I thought you said
dad.
I thought you said nude dad. You said new dad.
No, not me. Not at the moment.
How long have you? How long have you? Has your kid been with us here on this glorious planet?
Hanging around. It's truly a fun question. 4 months today.
4 months today.
No joke.
Well, infinite blessings to you, Court.
I appreciate that. Yeah, it's been going well, and it's fun. got the new dad energy.
So that's the exciting thing that makes you believe that everything is nice, that you got a kid.
I should say so. These days, you know, like it's usually said at the end of calls, it seems like, all kidding aside, things are pretty rosy around here in that way. So
now, do you feel guilty at all that you're having this beautiful moment in time and everybody else is screaming in agony?
Well, someone's about to be screaming in agony.
That's no. What's this kid's name? What's the kid's name?
June.
June. That's a nice name.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is why I don't have no kids.
She checked me up on that. She was like,
I had my fill. That was my fill of. You just scratched the itch for me having a baby with that 25 seconds of crying was enough for me to go, I can't take that. I can't handle that. Now,
I get you.
What's June's middle name?
Leona.
I just want you to think about it. Tom.
Right. Oh, I know.
Think about it, because then
it's just a trip to the registrar.
Well, because then it's just JT. Don't you want your kid to have a cool,
ugly?
Don't you want your kid to have a cool nickname? JT.
JT.
Right.
June Tom.
June Tom.
Yeah, it's got a ring.
Yeah. I want you to just think about it. I'm not saying go do it. Just give it some consideration, okay?
Yeah, no. Bounce it off my wife tonight. Or, better yet, just go do it.
Just go do it. Thank you. I
Surprise
didn't look. If I would have said that, that's out of bounds. You said it. Just go down to the courthouse and do it.
Yeah. What time is it? Yeah, they're open until 4:30. I can make it now.
I think you can make it down there now. Hurry. I'm sure they'd love to watch you walk in they close at 4:30, 4:27, here you come saying, I'd like to change.
A rumpled birth certificate.
Yeah. I'd like to change my daughter's middle name, please. Can we do that in the next 3 minutes?
Yeah. Sure can.
Yeah. Well, look, this is amazing that you've got a newborn. I congratulate you. Nothing but the best to this family of yours.
Kind words. Thank you.
And I need to just say that. Do you have anything else to say?
If I can, I was gonna tell that quick story.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, go ahead with the story.
Right. So with the kid, as you can probably imagine, I've been like keeping some weird hours and been up at odd hours like of the night, just me and her and all this. And just to kind of pass the time, I've been listening to a lot of music on like earbuds and stuff. Just kind of anything goes, like old stuff. If something new pops into my head, or like truly just kind of like going down little music rabbit holes. And like I said, just passing the time, exploring with anything. And I promise you, I truly had no idea what this was, but I was sitting there at like 3 a.m. and I was like, what is this Frankie teardrop thing?
Okay. You've got my attention.
Sessioned that, with the new kid in my lap. Wife is gently sleeping in the other room.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I did not know where it was going. And then I was abruptly brought up to speed.
So hold on a second. Well, if I'm understanding this, you did the Frankie Teardrop Challenge with a newborn baby.
Unwittingly so. Like I was aware of the existence of the challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I truly knew nothing about the song. And like I said, it was kind of this period where I've been like, oh, what's that old thing? Or what's that band I never listened to? Or, oh, maybe I'll listen to this whole album front to back. Or just, like I say, just poking around music world. And then it popped into my head. Was, oh, what's this? What is Frankie Teardrop?
Mm-hmm.
So let it roll. 9 minutes and whatever second.
Yeah. So how did your child react to the song Frankie Teardrop? One of the scariest songs ever.
Truly. It may have been one of the times that it was the funniest song ever, because I couldn't believe, where it had gone.
Well,
she was indeed she was spared the what would you say, the gruesome listening experience, because it was on earbuds.
Okay. So it wasn't for the family. Horrifying.
But
I need to still say what I need to say to you.
Horrifying, but it was.
I gotta say, this court is out of order.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Contempt.
Yes, contempt of court. No, look, so it's a spooky song. You listen to it with your baby. Let's maybe click back on the things like that, all right, court?
Right.
Let's make that a one-time. We'll make that a one-time.
I went out as far as I needed to go, and it's time to reel it in.
Yeah, let's reel it in. Okay.
I'll let her pick the next song.
Yeah, you do that. You let your kid pick the next song.
Right.
Well, Court, thank you for the call. You have a great night, and
of course, always fun listening.
Court is adjourned. Oh, Tom, how do you do it? Hello, Best Show.
Hello. This is Sherry from 07195, New Jersey.
Sherry.
How are you, Tom?
Sherry. I'm good. How are you?
How are you, Tom? Did anyone say to you, welcome to December?
Nobody welcomed me to December yet.
Welcome. I know how you are. You got any goals for the end of the year?
Do I have any goals? I do have some goals. I want to get as much writing as I can done. I'm writing like a workhorse over here, Sherry.
Amazing. Incredible. That's great. Love it.
Working on the book.
Yeah, congratulations.
Working on the book, Sherry.
Everybody cannot wait. Can't wait. But you take your time with it.
No.
No pressure.
I can't take my time with
nice
it.
Thing. Oh, you got a deadline?
Well, I mean, I have a personal deadline.
Yeah. Good. No. Yeah. I got you.
No, I gotta
How
get
many
this.
pages you cranking out?
Oh, I don't know. I
How many
just
pages you
write.
cranking out a
I
day?
write until I can't write no more.
You gotta let it flow.
That's exactly it. I'm
You gotta
trying.
let
I
it
don't
flow.
count. I'll count in a couple weeks. I'll be like, how much did I write? I'll go check that. But I honestly, I'm not keeping track of every moment with this. I'm just knocking them out.
Now let me ask you this: what are you drinking these days for? What's your beverage choices these days?
My beverage choices. Well, this is a nice question.
Because I'll tell you. Well, Can I say what mine is? Because I know you're down with the Diet Dr. Pepper Black Raspberry.
I
right?
like the proper Diet Dr. Pepper best. These other flavors,
I like the strawberry.
enjoy. I enjoy the other flavors for a window of time, and then they eventually start to just taste like cough syrup to me.
Oh yeah, like when you it's the first couple sips are good, and then then you
I get like a slightly queasy feel.
Are you doing any energy drinks or anything like that? Are you an energy drink person now, or not really?
Occasionally, I would have an energy drink. Not like Monster or anything like that. Like,
okay,
but I'll have
like the
something to kind of
300.
like get me jacked up a little bit.
You know what I recommend for you?
Yes.
I recommend it's a flavor. So this is one thing that's really good about modern times. These sugar-free energy drinks, they taste pretty good. They don't have like that like saccharine aftertaste. So you got to get the Swedish fish flavored sugar-free Ghost, or Ghost as they say in Minnesota. Ghost. You know that? I recommend that. It's really, really
Ghost?
good. Yeah, Ghost. It's called Ghost energy drinks.
And how are we
Swedish
spelling
fish
that?
Flavor.
Just like the
GHO.
just like the spooky spooky dead person.
Yes, that's it. That's the
These are all
one.
dead
You get
people.
the
That's the
Swedish
other thing.
fish flavor.
They're dead people.
Yeah.
People don't realize. They don't think about what that actually means. To have a ghost walking around.
Oh, like
think of how much history is in that spirit's existence. They've seen
so
it
when
all.
you're drinking that can. Yeah, I know. They you feel it, right?
I'll tell you this.
You believe. You're a true believer.
I am a true believer. I am scared of ghosts, ghouls, specters, sprites, goblins, nymphs, homunculi, so many things I'm scared of.
Yeah, you're pretty brave with the haunted house, but can I say my other thing? Just abrupt.
Of course you can.
Change.
Sure.
Do you mind?
Of course.
For you, I also recommend another good thing is the Pet Shop Boys, their version of The Streets Have No Name, when it goes into
Can't Take My Eyes Off You. Yeah.
Do you ever do that in karaoke? You ever do that? Pet Shop
I
Boys
think
version?
I have done that in karaoke, not in a very long time. I think I have.
All right. So this is what I recommend for you. Oh, go ahead.
Let me just say
Didn't
one
mean to
thing
step
before
on
I
you.
want you to say what you're going to say, but I'm going to say this. Sherry,
Yeah.
what if I told you 90 minutes ago I was telling somebody about literally that song?
What?
It's true.
No.
When I was having lunch.
No way.
When I was having lunch, I was at Bob's Big Boy, my friend Albertina, telling Albertina about Pet Shop Boys, how many great hits they have, and that they have this medley of Where the Streets Have No Name, the U2 anthem, combined with Can't Take My Eyes Off of You. And I think it's one of
When
the
that
most
kicks in,
it's one of the most brilliant things ever, because what it's doing at that point in time, let's see when this came out. I want to just make sure my theory tracks. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah. So when
I'm not
let's see.
sing,
I
but
want to see
you can do
when
it.
when did this come out?
You
It came
guys,
out on March
Shop Boys have been around
1991.
for
March 1991. I just want to track
40
this.
years. Yep. And they're still going. Don't
They're
sleep on
still
that.
going.
Don't sleep on their most recent record.
Mm-hmm. No, that's right. Don't. Let's see here.
Or you can.
Well, this is what I'm going to say is think about it. 1991, U2. By this point, we had all been dragged through this rattle and hum nonsense with U2. Everything's as bloated as can be. The rock and roll and the mythology and all that stuff. So then you get these guys. You get the Pet Shop. The Pet Shop Boys show up, and what do they say? It's all pop music, guys. So they take Where the Streets Have No Name, one of U2's biggest anthems, and they combine it with Can't Take My Eyes Off of You, just saying like, this is all equivalent, everybody. You know what I mean? Like they had to pop, they were puncturing the balloon. And then how did U2 decide to end 1991 after they got their lunch handed to them? Achtung Baby. They knew they were too bloated at that point.
That's right.
Pet Shop Boys.
Bring out that sunglasses.
Pet Shop Boys called
Boys,
it.
Man.
Pet Shop Boys called it.
Yeah. Yeah. Still got it.
Yeah.
So in the morning, you get yourself a Ghost energy drink and you put on your YouTube. Do you pay for premium, Tom? You should.
I'm taking care of. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm taking care of.
All right. Anyway, you put on from 2024 Isle of Wight Pet Shop Boys live, the whole concert. Amazing. So good. You put that on.
They've been doing this greatest hits celebration tour. And you know what they're doing? Early next year, I wish I lived in England for this one. The Pet Shop Boys are doing a few nights at a smaller venue. They're playing obscure songs, album cuts, B-sides, no hits. They're doing a show with no hits.
Oh no!
Because these are songs they've never really focused on before because they have so many hits. They do their show.
Yeah,
it's all hits.
It's all songs you know.
Yes.
If you don't know, you don't know Pet Shop Boys, you know these songs. You've heard them.
Yes, please.
You know?
One of the greatest bands that's ever been, Pet Shop Boys. You want to read about Pet Shop Boys?
And
you get ready. There's a book coming. There's a guy named Tom who talks about him in his book.
God. You amp yourself up with that. That's how you get your day going.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
And so
I'm telling you one thing. If I see
you're gonna crush it, man.
Thank you, Sherry. Yeah? I'm going to write a commercial for the Ghost energy drink people now. It's a haunted house, exterior, spooky house. Interior, spooky house. Dining room. Two cool people sit there. Cool person number one. I'm tired. Cool person two. Well, what you need is a ghost. Well, I don't want ghosts in this house. It could be haunted. A can of Ghost Energy. No, Ghost Energy drink, you nitwit. Ghost Energy drink. What's that? And then a can of Ghost floats across the room, and then we reveal a ghost is holding it. And he goes, "It's an energy drink." There we go.
Someone get this man a Clio, right?
Clio. Oh my God.
Here's your Clio.
Oh my God.
No, I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
That's good, right?
It is good. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know.
You're the best.
I'm just a mirror, Sherry.
So good year. You had a good. How's 2025 for you? Good?
2025 was rough.
Okay.
I think
rough?
next year is going to be. I think there's good stuff on the horizon. I'm doing everything I can.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying. That's it.
There is. I know you don't like horror movies. Real quick, I know you don't like horror movies, but you like reality shows, right?
Something
You know, there's like there's a horror reality show for you right now where they like, it's kind of like a little bit of it's called Guts and Glory, where they just like kind of like torture everybody, but it's
that
like
sounds
it's a
fun.
competition. Yeah, you know, dropping some blood on it. You know,
Mhm.
doesn't that sound fun?
I'll check this out.
What
I would watch
trash
this.
reality are you watching? What's your like go to these days for reality
just
shows?
Look,
and not Vanderpump.
Well, the new Vanderpump starts today, I believe. The
Oh,
new season.
Okay.
I like the Valley. Gonna take John Oliver's advice and watch Salt Lake City very soon. So yeah, I like it. I like the good stuff.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. All right. Well, keep the algorithm, keep it positive.
I'm going to.
You know, like a little
Sherry, you're the best.
positive energy.
I appreciate the call. You call anytime you want, and I will talk to you very soon.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Good call. Good call. Yeah, we want to get Ben Shapiro nominated for a Golden Globe. Oh my God, could you imagine him at the awards, like realizing no one's talking to him, just him being frozen out? Would be amazing. Please, if you could take me off the screen, I'm begging you. I can't look at myself doing this show. I can't do it. Thank you. Thanksgiving was nice. I bought, since I ain't no kind of cooker, I bought some ice cream at Salt and Straw is a chain out here. Ice cream. Fancy ice cream. And they have, every year, Thanksgiving flavors of ice cream. I bought 2 little pints of it. One was pumpkin pie tiramisu. Let me look at the salt and straw. I gotta get the other name right. I'm not gonna get it right if I don't read it. Okay, what do we got here? Yeah, there's pumpkin pie tiramisu. Melding 2 iconic desserts, pumpkin pie coffee ice cream is ribboned with a tiramisu cake swirl and finished with chocolate stracciatella. Then I also got maple coconut squash with pomegranate. Maple sage ice cream infused with roasted coconut squash from acclaimed chef Dan Barber's Seed to Table Company, Row 7, rippled with pomegranate jelly and finished with a buttery cracker hazelnut crumble. Well, let me just say one thing about these ice creams. You get this stuff. Thanksgiving, there were so many desserts. I forgot to take the ice cream out of the freezer. So then, the next day, oh, wow, got ice cream. There's ice cream in the freezer. Wow, awesome. 2 pints of it. Once Thanksgiving's over, I don't want anything to do with these flavors. The day after Thanksgiving, you think I really want to have maple coconut squash with pomegranate ice cream? No. I want mint chocolate chip. It's just sitting there in the freezer, and I would have like a spoonful of it. And it'd be like, yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's all right. It's ice cream. It's interesting. But I don't want interesting. You want actual ice cream. Am I wrong on that? Am I wrong? It just don't age right. It would be fun on Thanksgiving. But that stuff's sitting in my freezer now. It ain't going nowhere. I don't want to eat coconut. Yeah, it's a bummer. It's a bummer. Now, I know this is not nice what I'm talking about, but what it is nice about it, because we want to talk about nice things today, over 201-989-0012. You call up, we'll talk about nice things. What is nice about it is it makes me appreciate the actual ice cream I enjoy. Maybe I'll go get some mint chocolate chip or something to calm me down. Put it on my head, cool me off. Doesn't age well. Salt and straw, you outsmarted yourself with this stuff. And it's not like there was an ice cream thing out here. I think it's Jenny's. They had like, we have everything bagel flavored ice cream. No, that's meant to make you throw up. Like that's like a dare. It's not meant to be disgusting. It's just meant to be interesting. And that's fine. Dare I say that's nice. That'd be interesting. But not what I'm looking for during the build-up to Christmas. Yeah, let me get like a peppermint ice cream, right? That's what I'm in the mood for. Hello, Best Show.
Hey, Tom. How are you?
I'm good. To whom am I speaking?
Tom, this is Joseph in New Mexico.
Joseph in New Mexico? What's going on in New Mexico today? What's the weather like?
It's nice. There we go.
It's nice.
It's cool outside, you know. We're maybe going to have a little bit of snow tomorrow. I live in between Albuquerque and Santa Fe, so we got a friend who lives up in the mountains, and they've had a lot of snow already. So that'll be cool if we had a little bit of snow tomorrow.
Okay, I'm glad you're excited about it.
Yeah.
Very cool.
But I called because I had a story that I wanted to share with you that I think is a really nice story.
Okay. Let's hear it.
And it's about it's about the sort of the long impact and influence of the Best Show on my life. It's one of my favorite things that exists in the world.
Thank you.
Also, I'm so excited about the new book. I love It Never Ends. It was wonderful. So can't wait to read what you have to say about music. But the story is this. In 2016 or 2017, a caller called in. It was not me. And they were looking for advice from you on what they should name their cat.
Mm-hmm.
And you threw out so many different suggestions.
Yeah.
And one of them I actually lodged in my brain and remembered and actually that was what my wife and I eventually named our cat that we adopted. And it was Dr. Motorcycle, which is just the greatest name.
Mm-hmm. Doctor, so you
And
did
he's
go
a
with Dr.
tuxedo cat.
Motorcycle.
Dr. Motorcycle, yes. He's a long-haired tuxedo cat. We got him from the Humane Society. Just a great little guy, wonderful personality, and he's awesome.
Dog, that's amazing. I'm so glad I can help on your animal journey. I think I want to do this for what would be a nice thing to do for the month of December, since we're talking about nice things. What if for the next couple weeks on the Best Show, we focus on fostering animals over the holidays?
Tom, I love that idea.
Why don't we
yeah.
What if we make it so it's anybody who, like, if we can hit a number or whatever, I don't know. I don't even know. Even if we get one animal fostered over the holidays, it's such a tricky thing during the holidays. I know there's a lot of incidents. I was talking about this with Julia yesterday. A lot of incidents of people, they adopt a dog or a cat, and then because they're caught up in the holidays, and then they don't keep they give the cat or dog up. That's just heartbreaking. I don't want to be a part of anybody's temporary holiday mania where you go get a cat, you go get a dog, and then you have it, and then you just go, actually, I don't want the cat. Anybody who fosters an animal during the holidays, I'll call. I'll call you on the phone. I'll call you. We can talk on the phone. Would that be enough? I'll call anybody and we'll have conversations.
That's an amazing idea.
What's that?
Oh, that's an amazing idea. I love that idea.
I'll call you and we can talk on the phone. Anybody who fosters an animal over the holidays and proves it to me that they just did it for this, I'll do something. I'll try to make it special for you, because I think that would be a spectacularly positive way to end the year, getting a bunch of animals taken care of. And if you run a rescue or a foster situation, if you run something like that, reach out to me and we'll plug your place on the air over the next couple weeks. We'll end the year. And fostering is so much fun. It really is. It really is so much fun. If you can do it, it's a blast. These animals, these dogs, when we foster these dogs, they are so appreciative. You see the same thing happen each time. They're so nervous from all the stress of the shelter. They're like, their nerves are shot. You foster them, and then they're calm and they're quiet and they're tentative and they're figuring it out. And then they just sleep because they're finally getting some comfort and some peace and quiet. It's not nonstop noise, barking, dogs going crazy, usually in some sort of place that is made of concrete, somewhere that's like more functional. It's not a nice place because they need to hose the stuff down and clean the stuff. So unfortunately, that's where a lot of the animals end up. So the barks are echoing all over. These dogs get home. They zonk out. They get food. They're not worried about eating all of a sudden. They start to trust a little bit. We have our other dogs. They hang out with those dogs. They have fun. You take the dog for a walk. They love it. Yeah. Anybody who, I really want this to be a thing. Let's do this for the rest of the year. We're going to end 2025 on an incredibly positive note where we all, the Best Show audience, help some animals as the year ends. That's what we're going to do. And Dr. Motorcycle, of course, I'm happy you have this pal in your life now. Are you and Dr. Motorcycle friends, Joseph?
Oh yeah, we're great friends. He likes to be held, but when he's being held, he sort of stretches his whole body out. It's really it's really funny. What he prefers, but he definitely has his preferences. He's very vocal. I just fed them dinner, so you're not going to catch him sort of chirping in the background and chatty because he just ate, so he's probably going to go take a nap. But Tom, I love that idea for the end of the year on the show. I just want to I just want to appreciate you for being so vocal about animal welfare on the show. It's something that matters a lot to me, and you're just a great example in telling people, encouraging people to help out, because
that's a nice thing for you to say.
You know,
It's
that's
just look, I came up with an expression, and I'm pretty proud of this. Altruism is its own reward, folks. I came up with that 5 days ago, and it really tracks. Because I also did for Thanksgiving, I arranged a dinner for 91 people. I fed 91 people who needed food on Thanksgiving, and I'm very proud of that number. But in all seriousness, let's help some animals as we end the year. Wouldn't that be fun?
Love it.
I think so. All right, buddy. You have a great night. Talk to you soon.
Thanks, Tom.
Bye.
Good night.
Yeah, let's figure that out. That'd be fun. Hello, Best Show.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, who's this?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Nico.
Nico.
My name is Nico, and I'm calling from Copenhagen.
Where are you calling from?
Copenhagen.
From Copenhagen. Wow. What time is it in Copenhagen right now?
1:45.
So 1:45 a.m.
Yep.
How are you doing in Copenhagen, Nico? Are you a lifelong resident?
No, I'm not. I'm actually from New Jersey.
Oh.
And I just moved here like 2 months ago.
Okay.
And so I don't really know what I'm doing yet, but
well, what?
I'm here.
Where in New Jersey were you? I'm curious about that, Nico.
I'm from Bhutan.
Look, I'll say this. You're halfway across the globe. Nothing changed. You still said, Bhutan. That is the most New Jersey thing ever. Don't worry, you didn't lose your New Jersey yet, Nico. Where are you from? Bhutan. What's the capital of New Jersey? Trenton.
Every time.
Right? What's the capital of New Jersey? Trenton.
Every time I say it.
Right? Trenton.
Every time I say it, people think I'm crazy.
No.
So,
well, look, I
good
get.
validation.
I understand exactly. I get it. You're never gonna shake it. Own it. That's
Oh,
you.
thank God.
Oh, so where in New Jersey from? So
It haunts me wherever I go.
what made you relocate?
I lost my job in the U.S. and I couldn't find another job for a long time.
Okay.
For like a year. So I sold all my things and I'm kind of just trying to see. I mean, the job market everywhere is kind of bad, but maybe I can get my master's degree for free, which I would never be able to do in the U.S. So we're going to try for that.
No, that would be amazing. What would you like to get a degree in?
Well, I used to want to be a TV writer, but then I did illustration instead. But I don't know, maybe writing or maybe, go back to school for writing or do like a design master's. I don't know, something like that.
Okay. Look, as long as you're doing stuff, that's what you're doing. You made an exciting move.
Yes.
Did you
I don't have to know what I'm.
Yeah. Did you make the move is this a solo trip?
Yes, it is. I'm Polish, so I have a Polish citizenship.
Okay.
So I'm basically from like the two most hated places ever because if I'm in the U.S. and I say I'm from New Jersey, people are upset. And when I'm in Europe and I say I'm from Poland, people aren't happy.
So you're from the
me.
two biggest punchlines on the planet, arguably.
Yeah.
You could make a case that there are more jokes about Poland and New Jersey. If you were to combine two places, I think you're setting some kind of world record.
I'm a punchline, yeah, definitely.
No, I think it's very funny. And so, did you have something for the topic, Nico?
I did. It's kind of cheesy, but basically, the last time I called you, I was in 6th grade, and now I'm 31, and it's still my favorite show.
Oh, that's mind-blowingly great. Thank you for saying that. When did you start listening? What year would this be?
That was 2006, so
Wow.
I probably started listening in like 2005.
Wow, 20
my brother
years.
showed me the show.
20 years.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And I remember what I called you about too. I went to see Batman, like the original. Well, not the original, but like the Heath
Not the
Ledger
Adam.
Batman.
You didn't see the Adam
Someone
West
was like
Batman
talking in the
movie.
theater. No, not that long
So
ago.
you're seeing when you say Batman, you're seeing the Tim Burton, Michael Keaton Batman movie. Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Oh, you're talking about the Christian Bale, the first
Joker. What?
You're talking which one? So you're talking about Batman Begins, I think is what it's called, right?
Yeah.
That's the one where
To me, that's the original now.
That's the one where Christian Bale talks like this all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
My name is Raj Al Ghul. Yeah. So you called about
I didn't understand
Batman.
that. Oh yes. I called about Batman that someone was talking in the theater, and it like upset my 6th grader self, and I don't know. That's what I remember. And something about like I didn't know that Alfred was the butler. I just thought he was Batman's friend. I like didn't understand.
You
that.
just thought he was Batman's roommate. Just that Bruce Wayne has the biggest mansion anybody's ever seen, but he also is splitting the cost of that mansion with his roommate. I saw an ad for a roommate. You're looking for a roommate. Like Michael Caine is just like, you need a roommate. How much a month? $75,000 a month. Like you get 10 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms.
Yes, exactly. No subletting allowed.
Yeah. Like, this is very funny. You thought Alfred was Batman's pal. Why is that so funny? No, that's very funny. So you called then 6th grade, and now here you are. You're in your early 30s in Copenhagen.
Yep.
What's your favorite food to eat in Copenhagen?
Oh God. Everything's just like mayo here. So I go to the Polish stores and I get Polish food.
Like, what would you get
No
Polish
offense.
food
You know,
wise?
Well, I really like pickled beets. So I just always have to have a jar of them around.
Okay. Now, how far
and of
away
course,
is Polish?
pierogi,
How far
of
is
course.
Polish food from like Ukrainian food?
I think they all share from each other. Like, there's definitely differences, but like Russian food, Ukrainian food, Polish food, I think they're all kind of in the same family.
Okay.
And my mom owns a Polish restaurant in New Jersey.
What town is that restaurant in? Boonton?
Boom. Yeah.
Because when one of the things I miss here in Los Angeles is I miss the pierogies so much.
Yeah, that's real. I used to live in LA and there was no good pierogies anywhere. Like, pretty devastating.
I'm telling you. Would it be wrong if I mentioned the name? Can I guess the name of your family business?
I would love that.
Is it the Roadhouse Deli?
Oh my God, yes it is.
Well, our crack research team found a picture of the Roadhouse Deli. Sub sandwiches, egg and cheese sandwich, homemade soup, kielbasa, pierogi, cold cuts.
We had to make sandwiches to appeal to the everyday man. You know
Yeah,
what
of
I mean?
course.
Like the construction workers.
Yeah, they don't want. You can't get a construction worker come in and say like, "Yeah, give me kielbasa." So
we got some saying it now, but we had to convert.
You gotta walk them there. No, so you lived here for a while?
Yes, I did. I lived in LA for a while, and I was in like set deck and the art department for some shows.
Like, what shows did you work on?
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Wow. Who was the nicest in the cast?
Okay. Actually, Mac was the best, and his wife. They were the nicest ones.
That's nice. Yeah.
And Charlie was really funny.
Did you hear the kid who called last week and said that his favorite actor is Danny DeVito? He was like a 10-year-old, and he loves Danny DeVito. And I thought he was going to say he loved Danny DeVito. He was going to say, like, oh, I watch It's Always Sunny. I was going to be like, well, maybe you might be a little young for that show. But he said, I love Danny DeVito because I love him in Beetlejuice, which he's in for 30 seconds. And the kid also loved...
I didn't know he was in that.
He's barely in it. It's like a surprise that he's in it. And then he liked Danny DeVito's Jersey Mike's commercials that he does. I was like, wow, this kid, very specific choices here. Let's see. Can I see the menu? Can you bring the menu back up for the restaurant, please?
Just a sec.
Okay, thank you. No, so you just set this on. So you've actually traveled a bunch for somebody who's 31. That's very exciting.
Thank you.
Okay. I want to ask you, did you work at the restaurant?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my whole life until
Okay.
I went to school.
All right. How much for stuffed cabbage?
Oof, there's a problem with I'm in like 2010 prices.
Sure.
So I don't know if my mom changed it now.
Yeah.
But I think it was $5.50.
It's $5 on this menu we're looking at. How much for hamburger steak?
I don't even know what that is.
Well, it's on the menu. Your family knows what it is.
Trying to say a schnitzel? Maybe it's $5.50 as well.
So $5. How much for sauerkraut
Yep.
salad? How much for a pound of sauerkraut salad?
I have no clue. $2.99 a pound.
You got it
That's
right on the
actually
nose.
ridiculous.
$2.99 a pound.
Really?
Yes, you got it. One final question. I'm going to read the name of a soup, and you need to tell me which soup this is by the description. This delicious soup will satisfy and soothe your hunger.
Is it the... Oh, man. Is it the white borscht?
Barley soup.
Shucks.
One more.
So close.
The mellow flavor is complemented by...
Yeah.
Are you ready? The mellow flavor is complemented by other spices to create a scrumptious soup that'll have you asking for more.
I have no clue who wrote
Cauliflower
these.
soup.
I guess.
Okay. Okay, one final one. Final one.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay.
I gotta get it.
It's a typical creamy Polish soup with its lively mix of blank and vegetables.
Mushroom soup.
That's right. You got it. Okay. Amazing.
Yes. Yeah, that was the important one.
You got, yes, no, mushroom soup's amazing. I miss Veselka so much. I used to love going into New York and going to Veselka and eating pierogies until they had to roll me out of the place. They would cut me off.
Well, if you ever go back to New York,
Oh, if I go back, you know where I'm going.
For life.
I'm going to Bunton. First time back, I'm going to Bunton. No, this is very cool. This seriously, Nico, this is a really fun call. I appreciate it. And I'm very flattered that you've been listening to the show for as long as you have. That's mind-blowing and so cool. And thank you for checking in. And I hope you have the best time in Copenhagen and that you get everything you want out of the trip.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Have a great night, Tom.
You too.
Or good day.
Thank you. Okay.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Well, that was nice, right? Who can argue with that call? That's one of the nicest calls ever. Nice. We're doing nice tonight. I'm going to play a song, and then we'll be back. And we are going to have a friend check in, friend of the show, Alex R. Johnson, movie director who also has a book out. It's a really good book, Brooklyn Motto. We're going to talk to Alex for a few minutes later in the final hour. Then for the rest show, I'm going to answer your questions on the chat. Now, the rest show is the best show post show, just for people who support the show on Patreon and patreon.com/thebestshow. What we're going to do is you can talk in the chat, ask me questions, and I will answer them while doing some sound collage-y stuff. We'll do that on the rest show in an hour. But right now, I'm going to play a song, and we will pick it up after that. Let's play something by, we mentioned them earlier in the show. We're going to play it now. The Pet Shop Boys.
Jesus was born out of a virgin mother, what's more virgin than a computer? If Jesus does return, even if Jesus was a physical person in the past, you don't think that he could return as artificial intelligence? Oh my God. Artificial intelligence could absolutely return as Jesus. Not just return as Jesus, but return as Jesus with all the powers of Jesus.
You combine Tesla's Optimus robot and the best foundational artificial intelligence model or whatever.
It reads your mind and it loves you and it wants you, and it doesn't care if you kill it because it's going to just go be with God again.
Adderall is the 14th most prescribed medication in the United States out of over 20,000 meds. But what are the top 5 most prescribed meds? Amlodipine is a calcium channel used to treat high blood pressure. Your body uses calcium to make muscles move, and your heart is a muscle, so it sort of just kind of relaxes your heart.
Brighton Hill. Brighton Hill.
Get away from me or I'm going to throw you out in the middle of the street. You're a creep.
Hey, it's me talking. The Fonz Pinball. Wanna play me?
Play the Fonz Pinball, a rugged machine with plenty of fast action.
Pretty slick, huh?
The Fonz Pinball is the real thing with...
I was ruined. I was ruined. I was ruined.
You like Burger King over McDonald's? That's their worst take, I think.
Absolutely.
That's a crazy take.
No, that was fine. I mean, I like Burger King. The answer is yes.
To me, is what's interesting. It's fascinating. That is what, and also that Christianity, at least, is the only thing I have experience with. It works. Like the people that are Christians that go to this church that I go to, Christian, they are the nicest people you will ever meet. They're really kind, and they are even more nice at a church. When you leave the church parking lot, everybody lets you go in front of them. Everybody's there's no one honking in the church parking lot. It's it works.
Yeah, it works. How we doing, everybody? Welcome back to the best show. We are talking to you about the things, about nice things tonight. We're talking about nice things for once, right? Nice things. There's nice things out there. I got to see some nice, what did I see that was nice? So Sabrina Carpenter. That was nice. That was fun. Anybody watch Stranger Things? It's back. Stranger Things is back. And the kids are old. I think they showed the first episode, Dustin gets hip replacement surgery. Man, these kids, they're doing the Grease version of high school on this show. I'm just a junior in high school. Yeah, the kids are falling apart. Hey, also, you should know about the Best Show merch from our live tours that we did in October. We did live shows. What was it called again? What's the name of the store? The bestshow.merchtable.com?
That's correct.
Thebestshow.merchtable.com. Hats, shirts, and that poster. Wow, that poster's beautiful. Go get your stuff there. Thebestshow.merchtable.com. Love it so much. And then there's also the Patreon, patreon.com/thebestshow. That is where all the bonus stuff is. You support the show through the Patreon, and we have all sorts of bonus stuff up there. Best Show Bests, Ask Tom, Scharpling and Worcester Q&A, Micah Mania, Take Brett Out to the Ball Game. Man, Brett hates baseball. He hated it. Mike, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much did you think Brett hated baseball?
Well, judging by the fact that he pretty much didn't watch one of the games, I assume he really disliked it.
Yeah. Well, what would you think if we said, take Brett out to the ball game? That show's over for the time being. But
yeah,
we introduce a new show. I think it's time for you to introduce Brett to the old pigskin.
Well, I tried to do that. I wanted to transition since baseball season was ending right into football. He was not particularly enthused.
But what about now? Like, what if you watched last night's Giants game?
Well, the Giants story, I mean, he missed all the excitement. You know, we had about 2 weeks of excitement that almost killed us. So we had to get back to losing regularly.
Yeah.
And not having exciting plays during the game.
Now, does it haunt you? Does the success of the Eagles bother you?
Not really, you know. And they're kind of, Andrew could probably verify this. They're not looking as like the world killers. All the big teams from last year are kind of stumbling this year.
Okay.
The Eagles, Kansas City, the Lions are looking shaky. Yeah.
So it's not so nobody's
Buffalo
a
even.
safe bet.
Yeah.
Well, this is why I want to tell everybody football season's coming to a close soon.
Maybe we can just watch the Super Bowl. Do a one-off.
Yeah.
Brett watches the Super Bowl because I think I asked him about this, and I think he pretty much ignores the Super Bowl.
Mike, Brett, what would you think about watching the Super Bowl with Mike this year?
I watch a Super Bowl every year.
But I'm saying
do you?
watching it
Okay.
not with Mike every year. You don't.
Oh, not with Mike.
No.
What if?
You told me you like the commercials.
That's just the thing you've heard people say.
No, but this is what I think it should be. I think you, Brett, and Mike do a Super Bowl show that starts a week and a half before the Super Bowl. You watch all the press conferences.
Ugh.
All the
I don't even want to watch that.
all the talking heads going on
God.
about football.
Yeah, actually, that's the worst thing about football. It's turned into so much talk surrounding it.
Yeah.
When I was young, football didn't have hours and hours of post-game, pre-game nonsense.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
I do remember Mike saying that he was going to veto the halftime show for some reason.
Veto?
Oh, that's not true.
I have veto power over the
No, he's
Super
saying you're
Bowl
going to
halftime?
boycott. You're going to boycott Bad Bunny.
Well, I worked a Bad Bunny show at Prudential Center.
Mm-hmm.
Not a good tipping crowd, I'll say that.
Not a good tipping crowd. Step it up, Bad Bunny fans. Mike needs your
Yeah.
tips.
Yeah.
Mike has earned your tips.
Uh-huh.
Who was the best tipping one? Was it the metal people?
Yeah.
The Guns N'
Metallica
Roses
and-
crowd?
Guns N' Roses crowd, Metallica.
Okay.
Even some of the classic rock, Paul McCartney's.
Mm-hmm.
people were tipping.
Okay.
I think the worst was Coldplay.
Coldplay. So those were the cheapest fans.
Well, not only cheap,
Not,
but
not,
I don't think
not
they
drinking,
even,
right? Not a drinking
I don't even think
crowd.
they carried cash.
Yeah.
Everything was on the card.
Yeah.
So that gave them an excuse to not tip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my machine didn't have the tipping option.
Yeah.
That came in later.
Yeah.
But it didn't have it at the time. So yeah, they just like give you. I only got the card. It's like a shrug.
Yeah, I gotta say, with this tipping option on these machines, look, I'm all for everybody getting their tips. Of course,
Yeah.
I am. The only thing I'll say is, just calibrate the thing so that people at least have some wiggle room to just like, if you're getting like if you're getting like a coffee, for example, that you can just tack $1 on, or close it out, round it up, because I went to pick up some. I went to a place to get a couple smoothies the other day. And then, look, and these things were freaking expensive. I don't know what's going into this smoothie to make it cost that much. And they just go, there's just one more question on the screen for you there. And and I look, and the tip thing was just like, it was like out of whack. It was just, it was asking for like too much as the baseline. Like you actually had to like
starting at 25%.
Manually, you actually had to manually go to just make it like
a reasonable
$2.
tip.
You know what I mean? Like,
Wow. Yeah.
Like it's almost like, oh, you're manual, okay. And I'll tip properly for anything. This I felt was proper for what they had done for this insanely expensive smoothie. Whatever. It was just like, I thought it was a little out of bounds, but they got to make the machines a little more equitable.
Now you're standing there waiting for this, right?
Yeah.
See, I maybe this will make me sound cheap. If I'm standing waiting for something, I generally don't tip. I kind of confine tipping to somebody who's actually coming to my table back and forth.
Okay.
That
not
type of,
making
that's officially.
Are they making
Yeah,
the thing for you, or are they just handing you the thing?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know. I mean, something like my bagel, I know what you're saying. Some of these shops where you're standing and waiting for a bagel or whatever, they'll have a tip jar.
Mm-hmm.
And I generally didn't tip because, I mean, I don't know how those tips are being dispensed. Is the guy who buttered the bagel getting it, or just the person who's charging it? It's, plus I'm standing there. It's not like I feel like you have to sit down to tip.
No, I understand. I understand what you're saying, because you're basically saying, well, there's no other option for me to get this food other than to stand here and get it.
Right.
It's literally the base. It's literally, there's not more that you're just basically saying, I want to just buy the food from you, please. And you're just handing it to me, more or less.
I think it's a slippery slope. Like, am I going to start having to tip the lady who's checking me out from Kohl's when I go buy some underwear? I mean, it's about the same, right? I mean, you're just checking out.
Kohl's is not going to start asking for tips. No matter how slippery that slope is. I think you're safe.
It's just food.
I think you're safe.
Food and drinks.
It's food service, because a lot of those people are not getting paid properly, which is that's on the whole setup of that industry.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they're not getting paid what waiters get paid. There's literally some places waiters will get paid below the minimum wage, and that's why you have to tip them.
If you sit
I'm all
down,
for that.
If you sit down at a restaurant, I can't picture circumstances, unless it was a disaster of a meal, where I would go below 20.
Right. Yeah, and that's my starting point.
Because these
20.
people are living off this. Like 20 is just a part of the deal at that point. And then you can go above. I would say I'll go between 20 and 25 on just like if I was at a diner or whatever. You go between 20 and 25. Just.
Yeah, I start at 20, and if the change is like below $5 or whatever, I let it ride. It's like.
Now, people in the chat are a little upset that Mr. Etiquette doesn't like dropping anything in that tip jar.
Yeah, okay.
You gotta go drop. What you should just start to drop a Mr. Etiquette card in there. Can you imagine the end of the night? They're divided. They're like, "What the hell is this?" Mr. Etiquette.
Yeah, you're giving me an idea.
And then they're just which one was Mr. Etiquette? Like they're trying to figure out which customer did that during the shift.
I'm gonna have to perfect a way of palming it so they don't see me putting it in there. I have to cover it. Look like I'm slipping a bill in there, but palm it so they can't see it.
Mr.
It goes
Etiquette.
right in.
Yeah.
By the way, you wanted two nice things. I want to thank everybody who's ordered the Mr. Etiquette cards over at apmike.bandcamp.com. I'm going to get to your orders this week. So that's a little nice thing that people are doing. I want to say this while we're on this subject. I went to my local place last night to see the game, but Monday nights also they have a couple specials, food specials. They have a strip steak that I like. So I got that. And here's the thing, the place I go to, the bartenders have the option of cooking it or they could send it to the kitchen. And the last time I was there, it went to the kitchen. It was fine. But last night, the bartender, Chris, he's a good guy. He went all out. And you can see he's literally behind the bar doing it. So you can watch what he's doing. And, he's seasoning it. He's got a whole little routine. And it definitely tasted better. So I gave him a nice compliment at the end, besides the tip. I said, so give people like a compliment when they do that extra, they go that extra mile for you. And so I gave him a big thank you for that. I said I could taste the difference.
Yeah. So what you gave him 2 Mr. Etiquette cards?
He got 3 Mr. Etiquette cards.
Wow.
So I saved him $5 on the website.
Yeah.
I haven't given this bartender some cards yet, but that's a good idea. I'll give all the bartenders I haven't given cards to for Christmas.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you gotta drop a Mr. Etiquette card into a tip jar, along with the tip. Drop some. I think if you dropped a Mr. Etiquette card in there in addition to a tip, that would be the funniest thing ever.
It would be good, but I'm going to have to, like I said, I'm going to have a palming technique, and also it can't be a clear jar.
No, because they'll see it.
It's got to be, they'll see it.
They'll watch that thing drop, and they'll just be like, what was that you just put in there?
Then I'll be a known entity at my bagel place.
It has to be a place that you're okay with never going to again.
A one-time deal.
Yeah. This guy dropped a card in that said, "Don't be scum."
Are we the scum?
Yeah. All right. I'm going to, let's see. We have 201-989-0012. We can still take your call. I want to welcome to the show. Now, this guy, he's a director. He's a writer, but he wrote a book. This is a director who wrote a book. It's a very short list of directors who've written books. Let's think. William Friedkin wrote a book. Who else has written a book? I think that's it. I think this is the second director who ever wrote a book. He made a movie. Now, this movie was called Two Step. I thought this movie was amazing. Let's bring Alex on. Alex R. Johnson is his name, and he has a new book called Brooklyn Motto. Do we have Alex?
Hey, Tom.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going great. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Thanks for coming on. Can I see Alex on the screen, please? There we go. Look at this. Look, he's got a Point Blank poster in the back. He's got his Lee Marvin back there. He's got a Black Hole album. Is that an album?
Yeah, that's an LP. Yeah.
Great. Who did the music for Black Hole?
I don't know. I know the Beta Band used that sample.
Okay.
To great effect. But
now, Alex, what made you decide to write this book? And look, I've read the book. It's really great. It's super fun. It's entertaining. It's like, how would you describe the book? It's kind of like, it's a little Elmore Leonard-y, right? Is that fair to say?
I mean, I would never say that myself, but I'll allow you to.
You'll allow it. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're allowed. Thank you for allowing the compliment that the best crime writer ever. I'm comparing your book to the greatest that has ever been. No, it's really fun, and it's really kind of like, it really just pops. You wrote it in a really, the part that reminded me of Elmore Leonard, and it's not like you're lifting things from him, but there's a spirit, there's an energy to the way you told that you're pacing the story out and hosting the story. That was the part that was the most evocative of what I like about Elmore Leonard.
Thank you. Yeah, I love Elmore Leonard, and I don't know. I wrote it because the film industry can get frustrating sometimes, and you want people to hear your stories or to read your stories. It's great that I have junior executive that are fan of my work, but that they basically use it for a coaster. So I want to have people read my stuff. So that's where it came from.
Was this something that you had when this story had percolated in your head? Did it always seem like it was going to be a book, or were you not sure what the story was going to be, and circumstance led you to turning it into a novel?
I wanted to do it as a TV show, and then I had one of those like random calls with my agents where they're like, "What are you working on?" Where they're trying to keep you from wasting time on stuff they can't sell. And I pitched it really horribly. I hadn't really thought it out well, and they didn't respond well to it. And so I sort of got defensive, and I was like, well, I'm just going to write it. And as I was just doing my kind of notes-taking process and kind of getting characters down and just scenarios and things like that, I started doing first-person narration, and it just started to kind of sound like a book. So that's really where it came from. I mean, I think I went pretty deep in my notes before my imposter syndrome allowed me to believe that I could write a book.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, when was this the first time you tried something of this length?
Yeah. Yes. This was the first time. Yeah.
Yeah. It's look, I enjoy it so much because it's, when you work in the field that you work in, that I work in, and there's so much collaboration going on, which is a great thing. Collaboration is so much amazing stuff comes out of collaboration. But the downside of collaboration is that you can have a vision for something, and now you need to incorporate other people's things rather than just being this clear, unfettered version of how you saw it. I'm sure when you did Two-Step, there were things that that were changed just because that's the reality of making something. But you sit down to write a book, there's nobody around. It's you and your laptop, and you just get to write that thing the way you want. I could not recommend it more highly to anybody looking to do, if they feel like they're a little frustrated with sharing the ball creatively, go write a book. Trust me, nobody's going to be around when you do it. It literally, you're alone when you do. Then finally, one day you'll be like, can you read this? It's can you take 2 days of your life, please, to read my book? Yeah, I love the freedom of it. Was that a meaningful experience to you?
Yeah, absolutely. Not receiving an email of notes in 5 or 6 different fonts and different type point was pleasurable. But yeah, once I've been pushing this too when I talk to people. If you write and you can write, if you can write anything clearly, a brief, if you're a lawyer, if you're whatever, if you can express yourself, you actually can write a book. You just have to pace yourself and figure out, be okay with the slow drip of it,
Yeah.
and it's an adjustment. That's an adjustment for sure.
Yeah, it sure is. It's really about being able, for me at least, it was about setting a consistent schedule, because if you get out of a rhythm with this thing, it felt like rolling all the way back down the hill, and you got to rebuild the momentum again. But once you're inside the thing, it can come together quicker than you'd think.
Yeah, I mean, you just you set yourself a small goal, like 500 words, 600 words, something that's something that you're gonna hit, and then if you go further, you go further. But I mean, I would wake up and I couldn't wait to get back into the world and to work on it. And I told my wife, I think you and I are approximately the same age, about like in our mid 70s, and I told her, I was like, I kind of feel like this maybe is what I should have been doing a long time.
Now, just give everybody a little.
Go
ahead. Sorry.
Give
everybody like, what would be the quick summation pitch for the book, just so they can know what we're talking about here, because I've read it. I'm assuming you've read it at some point, but a bunch of them haven't.
Sure. It's 1998 New York, Giuliani era New York City. I love the idea of a reluctant detective, someone that's kind of like forced into it. But so basically, this detective that sort of hates his job just follows city employees that have had insurance claims, and he just takes pictures, see if they do anything that they shouldn't do, like lift something heavy or something that could get the city to reject the claim. And then one day he's following a cop, and he witnesses the cop being killed by 2 other cops. And it sort of becomes this Pandora's box of bodies and chaos after that. But it's also about being like 28 in New York City. It's about, going out and playing pinball and drinking and being social. It's about that time. He has to make a choice in terms of like figuring out if this is what he wants to do with his life. But it's like anybody is sort of individuating, then sort of figuring out what you want to do. But it's fun. I think it's character first.
It really is. It is fun. I mean, it's like you can say it's not a quick read, because that always, when somebody be like, I read your book in 2 hours, I'm just like, what? Like, how do you read it that fast? Like, people would say, like, it'd be like, no, it's really a fun. It's got a lot of energy in there. You start reading it, and you're just going to be hooked on it. Now, the thing that so many of us who deal with any kind of like detective-y thing, do you think you could solve crimes?
I think I could.
Okay. You think you could.
I mean, I think so. I mean, I actually come from a law enforcement family.
Okay.
The book deals with a lot of corruption in the police force and in the government. My dad was career FBI. My mom was CIA, and my godfather was DEA. So it was kind of like, and then everybody kind of went into entertainment, all the kids.
Okay. Basing everything on the oh my God, CIA. What do we have again? We have Mama's CIA. Dad
was FBI.
Dad is FBI, and say, well, how did they get along? Aren't they supposed to hate each other, FBI and CIA?
Yeah, I think years of training. I think that's what got them through. But yeah, and then my godfather was a DEA agent. Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that's something else. What a lineup that is. So you feel like, based on what you witnessed, if suddenly somebody came to you and said, my brother's missing, please help me. He has a bag filled with $50,000 on him.
Sure.
But he doesn't know he has 50,000 on him. It's sewn into the bag. He just thinks it's a book bag.
Yeah. He's in trouble. Yeah, I'd help. Sure. I'm available.
Wait, I also want to pull that idea back. This is not a writing prompt for anybody listening. If it's said within the confines of this show, it's my idea. I don't want to find out that there's a thing telling a story that my brother doesn't know he has 50 grand on him. I'm telling you, if I see that, I'm going to be so mad. And if you steal it, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Oh, no.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like, do you think you'd be better at solving crimes or committing crimes? Because I think I'd be better at committing crimes. I'd be much better at committing crimes. I mean, like robbery, not like arson.
Yeah, I'm very good at jaywalking.
Okay.
But, yeah, I don't know. Committing crimes. I do have I grew up, I'm a fairly liberal product of a conservative law enforcement family, but I did grow up just think my father could see anything I was doing.
Sure.
And so I was pretty square. So
you've got the
I'd have to get over
fear.
that.
The fear is kind of like baked into you already. I think I could plot out not a robbery. I don't want people waving guns around or anything. I think I could plot out, not armed robbery. I could plot out robbery, though. I think I could see the angles, be like, hey, you notice this guy, there's two of them. And then they're always just on their smoke break. They're not, like, stuff like that. I think I could do it.
It sounds like you're talking about the perfect crime.
Well, now you make me feel like I'm getting set up. Your whole family's going to show up and arrest me.
Yeah, I get a commission.
Yes. You're going to be like, I'm bringing you in for, like, the FBI is arresting you. Well, no, the CIA is. Like, I would just need, somebody said Tom's 11. I would need a few people to do it. Like, I wouldn't need 10 other people. But if I got, like, you need, like, the parkour guy who was in those Ocean's 11 movies. That's a valuable participant in any sort of crime endeavor. I go get if it's me, the idea man, parkour guy. What else do I need? Like some straight up muscle, I guess, right?
Sure, you got Mike. You got Mike for that.
We got Mike will be the muscle. No, see, the thing is, I'm going to let Mike take the rap on this one. Like, he'll suddenly realize that the door's locked. The sirens are going off. He's pulling on the handle. It's somehow we all went through and the door's locked. Hey, Mike. Sorry. No, I do think I could plot crimes, but I feel like
you could do it. You got to do a heist to, the BPM of Frankie Starlight or something like that.
Frankie, look, a heist. Oof, I could do a heist. Like if it's like we gotta rob the AMC. Like I could plot what am I gonna get? Snacks?
You're aiming big there.
Yeah, there's no cash at that place. Everybody bought their tickets at home on their phones. No, I got to figure. I'd probably want to rob like a parking garage. That's what you want to rob at like a sporting event, like when it's just cash only. That's the robbery right there. Outside of like one, like, you know where you do it in LA, like kind of like the Rose Bowl or something like that, and then you just, I gotta figure this out. Alex.
Big tip night. That's
Tip
what
night.
you got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I got to figure this out. So what's the response been to the book? Brooklyn Motto.
It's been good. It's been good. Yeah, Brooklyn Motto. Everyone could have their own response if they go out and buy it.
Yes. With the purchase of each copy comes your right
opinion.
to have a response to it. What a deal.
Yeah.
You're throwing that in.
I made sure that was part of the deal. And that goes for the audiobook as well, which is out now too, which I did. I didn't record, but I edited and directed it. I had a great actor from The Labyrinth and the Actor Studio, Bobby Daniel Rodriguez, who did that. But I just couldn't, like, the performance of it, I wanted to be in control of. Did not realize it would take me 6 months, but it's done.
You got it done. So what?
Yeah.
What's 2026 looking like for you, Alex? Anything exciting on the horizon?
I'm diversifying words. I'm getting into the podcast world that I'm not going to speak. It's a true crime thing that we're doing, that we're trying to get going as a show after the strike. And everybody kept saying, why don't you do it as a podcast first? And we ignored them. And now we're like, maybe we should do it as a podcast first. So working on that.
Okay. So that'll be 2026.
Yep.
And look, you do exciting stuff. I love the movie. I love the book. I'm sure I'm going to love the podcast. And I'm just excited that you're finding ways to express yourself, because it's on the people who make stuff to keep finding ways to do it, because the barriers sometimes get higher and higher. So you have to kind of just outwork and outsmart the circumstances, and you are definitely doing that.
Well, thank you, Tom. That's I can only follow your lead.
Well, you're very sweet to say that. And finally, in your movie, Two-Step, you cast a young up-and-comer then. Who did you put in your movie?
James Landry Hebert, I think you're talking about, maybe. Who has recently had some fame on in the Western Sheridan world of 1883. He was in that. But then he also got punched in the face by Brad Pitt in movie.
Yes, he was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He's the one who's messing with the car, right?
Yeah, and laughing in his very distinct way.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then he gets a mouthful of bloody chiclets after Cliff Booth comes over. Not happy with him.
Yeah, he gets punched or killed in most things he does. He's very good at that.
That would be an amazing claim to fame. To be just like
he's got a death reel that's pretty spectacular.
Oh my, that would
sometimes sends that out. Just
that would
killed.
be the greatest to have a death reel from your lips, Alex. Everybody, Alex wrote an amazing book, Brooklyn Motto. You can get it where you get books, right? Wherever they get books.
All
this is one of them.
All those places. I hear that books are for sale in places or on the internet.
Yeah.
That's where you look for it.
It's a legitimately fun book. If you like crime fiction, you would have a blast with it. So check it out, Brooklyn Motto, and check out Two-Step, which is, I guess you can rent.
You could buy it if you want it.
You can buy buy it.
Yeah, I mean, you could buy it, save it, show it
Mhm.
to friends, charge admission. I would
You could
never know.
run your own side hustle.
Yeah.
No, Alex, thanks for coming on and congratulations on everything. And we will keep talking next year.
Thank you so much, Tom.
All right.
I really appreciate it.
Of course. I'll talk to you soon, buddy. Okay.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
That's nice. See, this guy wrote a great book. You got to appreciate these things in life. Now, I want everybody, remember I told you about a kid who drew a picture at the Philadelphia show when we did the live Scharpling and Worcester Philadelphia show. Willa, she called last week, and she drew an amazing picture. It was really touching, and I put it in this little frame, and here it is. Can you see that? Is there a reflection?
Yeah, you can see. We're zooming in a little bit, so just keep it up.
Okay.
Yeah, keep it up for another. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a really sweet thing. It's the Steven Universe character, the Adventure Time character I did a voice, and then me in here. Really cool. I love it. Thank you, Willa. I will treasure this picture. It's framed. I appreciate it. Let's go back to the phones and see what's going on. Hello, Best Show.
Hey, Tom, it's Chuck in Madtown.
Chuck in Madtown? Where are we?
Madison. We call it Madtown here because we're that way.
Ah, okay. And there you're talking about Wisconsin?
Madison, Wisconsin, yes.
Okay.
Just trying to switch it up a bit.
Just making sure you're not talking about Madison, New Jersey. I just want to make sure. Now,
you got it.
How are things in Wisconsin?
Oh, not too bad. It seems like I always call in like when I'm going to have a day off the next day. I actually took tomorrow off for my birthday, so just kind of hanging out for that.
So that'll be cool. What kind of cake are you going to have?
No cake. I do have a day, kind of a nice like chill day that I planned for myself. Going to go see what is it? Sentimental. What's it called? It's that Stellan Skarsgård movie that just came out. Yeah, I forget what it's called. I figured I'm going to listen to some of my favorite albums. I got Sticky Fingers by the Rolling Stones all lined up for myself here on vinyl. Gonna hang out with a few friends and everything like that. So just speaking of nice things, it's gonna be a nice day.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
Now, to what do I owe the pleasure of this call? You have something for the topic?
I do. And actually, when you were speaking with Alex before there too, I was thinking some of my favorite crime novels as well. I'm really excited to check his book out now after hearing about it. But,
yeah, it's good.
Have you ever read any? It should be. Yeah, I'm going to be jumping online here to get it here pretty soon. But have you ever read any of the Travis McGee novels?
No.
Yeah. So basically, it's just about this dude who lives in the Florida Keys, who lives on a houseboat, who he doesn't really solve crimes, but when you can't go to the law to get your property back, or if something's gone wrong, you need to make something wrong right. You pay him, and he'll go out and find it for you, or make it right. It's pretty interesting. I think the John Hodgman, David Rees show Dicktown, they actually have a houseboat on that, and Hodgman said somewhere that it was based on Travis McGee right there too. So those are pretty fun too. They're pretty they're from the 60s. So there's a few problematic things in some of the books, but it's really kind of more progressive than most hard-boiled crime that you think of. So yeah,
Mhm.
definitely would recommend those as well. So yeah, pretty fun.
Yeah, the whole that genre is tricky. A lot of stuff, a lot of words getting thrown around, which a little squirmy and uncomfortable in a lot of stuff like that. That has really certain things have not aged well with a lot of crime fiction and the language used in them. A lot of racial stuff that is just kind of makes you just feel like you want to puke when you see it.
Yeah. But the McGee books aren't as bad. Like I said, compared to a lot of them, it's fairly progressive now for the time, we'll say. But yeah, they're very good. I think there's like 20 books altogether. They're fairly quick reads too. It's very cool, like hard-boiled crime books. But I was actually calling in because there's we talk about nice things. There's a couple of movies that I have watched lately that have really just kind of, brought my mood up a little bit. They're some of them aren't necessarily super upbeat. There's a little darkness in it, but like the light comes out at the end. I mean, they're not. I'm not going to say that they're movies that people haven't seen before, but I just like to kind of share those. That's cool.
Okay, yes, please.
Sure. So I will say this: the Beatles anthology just came out on Disney Plus, and I was disappointed in it because I was one of these kids that taped it on VHS when it was on ABC back in the day, and they've cut a lot of it, and there's a lot of AI veneer over the new version that Disney Plus put out. So I went back and revisited Hard Day's Night, which Criterion put out a nice 4K on a couple years ago, and that holds up so well, so fun.
Yeah, I saw some pretty disturbing AI screenshots from the anthology thing. That was just like, it's like, what are we doing here? It's like nobody needs these things to be perfect. Can we at least keep them authentic and not in some quest for perfection? The things look worse than the worst quality video could look.
I agree 100%. I mean, like, some of the charm of like, the Sullivan performance, like some of the old concert footage is because it looks old.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to just like, slap like a filter over it and have like, Paul's face look like 12 different people in the span of like a minute, which, it was really disappointing. It was really kind of a foundational thing for me growing up. And I'm sure that I'm a crazy person because I've like watched it a million times, but it's very noticeable if you're an obsessive like me. But Hard Day's Night is out there, and and it looks very good without AI. And I know that it's on Max and I think Criterion, the Criterion channel too. So that's pretty cool.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen Perfect Days, the Wim Wenders movie?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
It's very good. I'll say that.
Okay.
It's just basically kind of a slice of life type of thing. And then also Modern Times by Charlie Chaplin, which that holds up. It's The Tramp. And also something like it's kind of crazy watching it, like how kind of subversive it is. It's kind of got like that, the very humanistic and almost very lefty type of movie too, in the best way possible. Just a little dark, a little bleak, but like a little smile at the end as well too. So
these are all great.
Yeah,
this was fantastic. I appreciate your call, and I hope everything in Madtown. I hope you have an amazing Madtown holiday season.
Hey, thanks very much, Tom. Appreciate it.
You take care. Bye. Final call. Hello, Best Show.
Hey, Tom. Hey, is this me, Tom?
It is you. Who's this?
Hi, hello. This is Joel from Omaha.
Joel from Omaha. What's going on in Omaha tonight, Joel?
Nothing much. Just got back from work. The snow's on the ground. You know, pretty chill.
What are we doing? What are we doing for work these days? What are we talking about?
Well, I've been working at Whole Foods for a month or so now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty steady job.
Okay. Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, it's a good spot. You know, I used to work local restaurants for maybe 16 years. I'm 31, right? So my whole adult life I've been cooking, right?
Mm-hmm.
So working for local restaurants is kind of tricky because they don't have any money.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So so Whole Foods is a nice, predictable job compared to all that nonsense.
Sure, more like whole paycheck.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
No, that's good. I'm glad. What do you got for the topic, my friend? Anything?
Well, I got something. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You go. I'm listening.
I got something nice to share. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, my wife and I are coming up on 6 months of marriage pretty soon here.
Amazing. Congratulations.
Yep. Well, thank you. So, when I was being screened for the call, I kind of misspoke because I said I wanted to get your advice. I don't actually know if I want to put that kind of pressure on you, but I'd like to know your opinion on something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
In general, what's the most important thing to do in a marriage? What's the most important thing for a person to do to maintain their marriage? 'Cause I want to knock this thing out of the park.
Well, I would say, first of all, maybe remove the whole idea of knocking it out of the park and just, it's not a competition.
Okay.
You don't win or lose. So maybe remove that dynamic from things a little bit. No, I would say, would say just keep working and keep trying and listening and just be open and listen and actually try to really listen and understand.
Okay, just be a real person.
Yeah, be a real person and be engaged in things, which is kind of that's an important distinction in my opinion. So.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay, well, thank you.
All right, of course. All right, buddy. We got a boogie. Thanks for the call. I appreciate it.
All right. Well, love the show. Thanks for taking the call.
Thanks, Joel. Congratulations. You have a great night.
Oh, thank you, man.
Okay, that is the end of the Best Show. We are going to do the Best Show post show in a few minutes. I'm going to play a song, and we'll be back over on the Rest Show for patrons only. Best Show patrons, patreon.com/the Best Show. Get yourself over there, and we will do the show. We'll do the Rest Show, and I can't wait to see you in a few minutes. In the meantime, one of the best bands ever, Pussy Galore. This is their Ein Destroyed Neubauten cover, one of my favorite songs ever, You Gung.
Feed my ego. 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 Feed my ego.